Most users interact with AI as if it's a faster version of Google, but a small fraction of the population is taking a different approach, constructing invisible workforces that operate entirely in the background. Many users fall into the promptstitute trap. They treat the AI like a magic box, blindly copying and pasting whatever it outputs. They take the surface-level response and move on with their lives without providing any individual data. Researchers at Anthropic analyzed 1.5 million conversations, finding users often treat AI as a life coach, making major personal decisions based on its advice, even though the model has zero context regarding the actual people or specific events involved in their lives. This reliance highlights a clear ladder of mastery. Right now, most people are trapped on the first step, unaware that 4 other levels even exist. High-leverage creation requires a shift in how you view the software. You have to stop treating it as a conversation partner and start treating it as an engine for production. Level 1 is simple chatting. This covers the basics: asking for a travel itinerary to Goa, drafting a quick email, or asking how-to questions that could just as easily be found on a search engine. Level 2 is the power user phase. Here, you use multimodal features to generate images, analyze data in PDFs, and write better prompts that define specific roles and expectations for the output. The limitation here is the blank slate problem. Every time you start a new chat, the AI knows nothing about your past work, your specific brand voice, or your long-term goals. Level 2 isn't the ceiling of AI capability. It's the baseline requirement you need to meet before you can start building anything of actual value. At level 3, you become a context engineer. Instead of asking random questions, you spend your time teaching the AI exactly how you want your tasks to be executed. Instead of just asking for ideas, feed your entire history into a specialized project. One raw idea enters, and it generates 10 specific thumbnail concepts in your exact visual style, automatically sending them to a video generator, removing manual drafting. You can apply this to learning by dumping hundreds of hours of podcasts and interviews from a specific person into a single database using a tool like NotebookLM. By giving the AI this massive injection of data, you create a digital clone of a billionaire's thought process. You can then ask it how they would handle your specific business problems. This works for any industry titan, allowing you to cross-reference the logic of multiple different leaders simultaneously. Level 3 turns generic software into a specialized advisory board that understands your specific business logic. Even with perfect context, Level 3 still requires you to sit at the desk and trigger the work yourself. You are still the bottleneck. Level 4, the automator, removes the human operator. By using scheduled workflows and API bridges, the software performs tasks without you ever touching the keyboard. Imagine a workflow activating at 10 a.m. Without human input, an AI agent finds trending data, scrapes viral posts, analyzes why they worked, reformats them into scripts, and saves them to a folder on your laptop, ready to film. This creates an autonomous content engine that functions independently of your physical presence at the desk. Level 5 is the agent builder. At this stage, automations move beyond personal productivity and are packaged as products that provide direct value to other companies. This involves vibe coding, using natural language to instruct an AI to write an app, set up payments, and launch it to the public. This also powers the AI influencer economy, where generative models are used to create hyper-realistic digital personas that exist entirely in the cloud. These artificial personas secure brand deals and manage private communities on autopilot, with followers often unaware that they are interacting with a synthetic entity. This level gives a single operator the output capacity of an entire digital agency. There is a sharp gap between the output of an automated system and the output of a human following a traditional manual path. Millions of people are still spending years on rote memorization for standardized exams, competing for a limited number of spots in old-world systems. While these traditional avenues are heavily gatekept, the ability to build with AI has no entrance exam and no waiting list. The tools needed to build an autonomous system are currently sitting on your desktop, accessible to anyone with an internet connection. The dividing line between the average user and the top 1% isn't technological access, It is the willingness to stop chatting and start building.